welcome back to another video on the rest of the debate out to another edition of AEW Rampage Out, and it's a big episode of Rampage today. It's kind of almost like a trio heavy Rampage, lots of stuff going on there in the trios division. Yeah, we got several more matches on the card as well, so yeah, a big show, a big hour of wrestling, and let's get straight into it. And we kick the show off this week with Blackpool Combat Club versus Private Party and Rouge. Claudio and Mark Quinn started off the match. Claudio slammed Quinn and then shoved his opponent into the corner. The Private Party member then responded by hitting a drop kick on Castagnoli. Yuta and Cassidy were then tagged in. Latter started the offense with some kicks, but Yuta replied a submission move to slow things down. Cassidy then went for a hip toss, but Yuta rolled him for a 2 count before Rouge and the champ were tagged in, and the two exchanged strikes. Mox hit a clothesline on Rouge to get the advantage, and Latter recovered to tease the Bull's horn, but hit a stomp on Mox's face before posing in the middle of the ring. A miscommunication between Rouge and Cassidy allowed Cassidy to get the upper hand. At one point, Claudio had both members in the giant swing with Mark Quinn on the Swiss Star's shoulder, which was a great spot. Towards the end, the purveyor of violence took out Rouge outside the ring as Yuta and Quinn battled in the ring. Yuta then applied the armbar to pick up the victory. And yeah, on the whole, this gets 7 out of 10 from me. Really, really good stuff. Loads of great things in there, like breakdown and communication between teams that aren't as experienced together. Claudio swing, Yuta taking out the victory, really putting him over in this one. So yeah, on the whole, I thought this was really brilliantly done. 7 out of 10. It was then time for Varsity Bonds versus Nice and Woods. Bill and Pillman Jr. and Nice started the match for their teams. Pillman Jr. hit some shots on Nice before the latter retaliated with a shot to his opponent's throat. Josh Woods then tagged in and Nice took a shot at Pillman Jr. and Woods followed up with a knee strike. He then hit the Olympic slam and a neck breaker to get the pinfall victory. After the match, Sterling entered the ring and said that he had trademarked the term Varsity. As a result, Varsity Bonds could no longer use that name, and the Nice and Woods were all known as Varsity athletes. Sterling then took a shot at the Acclaims as they attacked National Scissoring Day. The World Tag Champs May email and cast the rats about the shaving the show. He took more drives at Neeson Woods as the heels retreated. The Acclaimed and Billy Gunn stood in the ring to celebrate the segment. Get 6 out of 10. The match kind of here and there. At the end of the bit, yeah, kind of set up a storyline and said, bit weird, but you know, it did its job, I suppose. But anyway, then it's time for Anna JS and Taman over versus Sky Blue and Madison Ray. JS and Rain started the match off with their teams. Rain got a 2 count as Jay Lock shot. Sky Blue was tagged in, but Rain tripped Jay, allowing Blue to get a 2 count. Mello then made the tag and unloaded on Blue before posing for the camera. She hit a pump kick and some elbow strikes to keep Blue under control. Mello then hit some stunts before another pump kick for the JS Society members. Sky Blue then escaped and tagged Rain, and the veteran came in and hit a 2 count. Towards the end, Jay and Blue were the leading competitors and Nessa hit an elbow strike, but Anna JS recovered after a running knee from Mello, applying the Queen's Sayer to pick up the quick victory. And yeah, 5 out of 10 to be honest from me. Yeah, it kind of just felt that I didn't really have any feelings like this. Kind of just felt like a take on women's match. The match wasn't bad or anything, but yeah, to me that's kind of just what it felt. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. It was already then our main event time, Dark Order versus Death Triangle for the Trios Championship. Brawl started between Dark Order and Death Triangle. Preston Vance and Ray Phoenix started the match, the bell rang. Vance then hit a vertical suplex before making the tag to Reynolds. Penta also got in the ring. After back and forth, Silver was tagged in and he unloaded some heavy strikes on Penta before Vance was tagged in and he hit a suplex for a 2 count. Phoenix was then tagged in. He was isolated by Dark Order and eventually managed to tag in Penta for the latter to take all 3 of his opponents out with crossbody. Nice spot. Lucha Brothers then took out Vance and Silver with drop kicks and Pac tagged in and hit a German suplex for a 2 count on Mello. Towards the end, Phoenix and Reynolds were on the top turnbuckle and the former hit springboard Hurricane Rana. Penta tagged in and ran straight from a combination move from the Dark Order. Jose then appeared on the ramp and Rouge gave Pac a hammer at ringside. He used it to attack Ryan Reynolds. Penta then took out Preston Vance before Pac tagged in and applied the brutalizer on Reynolds to pick up the victory. And yeah, this gets an 8 out of 10 for me. Actually, such a good match considering it's all hastily put together with everything going on with Andrade. I thought this was really, really well done. So it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. And yeah, the trios, they've had a kind of volatile title reign so far, but you know, they're producing quality matches. Overall, AEW Rampage this week gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I thought a really enjoyable episode of Rampage. There's a match in there in the middle, kind of stagnates the show, but I thought the true trio matches to open and close were really, really well done by AEW. So on the whole, a pretty solid episode of Rampage, and yeah, just a packed hour of wrestling, really. That's what it was. Wrestling. Gotta love it. 7 out of 10. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. There's lots coming down. Follow this thing for daily wrestling news and subscribe for channel. Never greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.